here's what your Deadlock main says about you. If you main Abrams, you like to smash, smashing quite literally everything and anything you see. If you're a Bebop main, the only thing you're thinking about is hooking, and even more hooking. And maybe sometimes you'll slap a bomb on the enemy and ult them around. If you're a Dynamo main, for whatever reason, a lot of Dynamo mains don't really know what they're doing. All they care about is the ultimate ability. Usually by sheer luck and goodwill, you'll end up getting a really nice ultimate and you'll have the whole team praising you. But if you miss that ultimate, everyone's gonna hate you. If you're a great Talon main, you feel like you're the man, or the grandma in some cases, hitting beautifully charged shot kills and using your L to get kills from across the map. Or you're one of those players that makes your teammates get at least 5 kills before you can owl for them. Honestly, that option is probably the best. If you main Haze, there's either one of two options. Either the first one being you go 20-0 and unstoppable, or you go 0-6 in lane and have to end up spending the entire game AFK farming, and then for whatever reason, once you finally buy Ricochet, you kill the entire enemy team. Pretty balanced in my opinion. If you like to main Infernus, well, you like to burn a lot of things, and you're probably secretly an arsonist, but that wasn't from me. Slinging fire from your hands and initiating fights, you think you're the man, although sometimes it doesn't really work that way. And if you play Ivy, you're really obsessed with Ivy looking like an anime girl, or a very lewd version of Ivy. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but most people think they're hot, I guess. If you main Kelvin, everyone on your team is going to love you with your supportive utility that you're going to be throwing for them, but if you're on the enemy team, everybody's going to be hating you because you slow them like you can't move at all. And you're also just cosplaying Frozone from The Incredibles. If you main Lady Guys, you really like tapping heads. You can't let go of your CSGO era, and you love sucking. If you main Lash, you love movement, and probably your favorite movie and book is Tarzan, swinging through the trees, being a happy little boy. If you main McGinnis, you're still obsessed with the TF2 engineer. You love playing for your turrets, and you just love being AFK farming. And your aim is probably not the best, so you just use your turrets, which is completely fine. If you main Mirage, you're 24/7 focused on the minimap. You're pretty much staring all the time if you're going to be TPing or not. If you play Moan Krill or main him, your main priority is ulting. You're super obsessed with ulting people and really just throwing the disarm ability whenever you get it. Is there a laner you don't like? Well, throw pocket sand at them and run away. If you main Paradox, probably the biggest reason to why you chose her is her slide. Simply sliding and circling around. If you play Pocket, you're another person super obsessed with movement, and another reason why you probably picked Pocket is because of his slide animation. Pretty unique and different, and he does do quite a lot of damage with his AoE abilities. Now, if you main Seven, for whatever reason, usually they're racist. I'm not really sure, I'm not trying to make offense to anybody that plays him, but it's just kind of odd. Another reason why you probably picked him is that he does a lot of AoE damage and is pretty decent, and he's also got a pretty funny looking hat. Now if you pick Shiv, you like playing probably the strongest character in the game for any game you play. You also feel like you're on the top of the world and nothing can stop you, doing a ton of damage without really any penalty. And you might be a secret serial killer as you love to throw knives at people. That's just me saying it. If you main Vindicta, you're a COD sniper at heart. You like going for the trick shots with her assassinate ability, and you're just super obsessed with sniping people, whether it being people that are low HP or not. Most Vindicta players use their sniper whenever they want, and when you're flying the air, sometimes you might go for a phase trick shot. If you main Viscous, you love being a menace to society, throwing goo balls wherever you can, whenever you can, rolling around the map like a pinball machine, and this glorbing everywhere. And you also like to give people like myself nightmares at night, and when I'm trying to sleep at night, dreaming of a ball that's running towards me like Indiana Jones. If you main Warden, you really love to roleplay as a cop, or you're just a cop in real life. At least for me, when I'm chasing down people in my last stand, I always type "stop resisting" to my enemies. This lets them know I will be using lethal force if they keep running. Now if you main Wraith, you feel like you're still playing Call of Duty, Apex Legends, Overwatch, or any of those games. Most Wraith players are obsessed with their W key and their left mouse click, holding both at the same time while running to enemies without any fear. Wraith is also another character that gives me nightmares. Now if you play Yamato or main Yamato, I'm sorry, you really love anime and you might be a weeb. Of course, this is no offense to you. It's just the stereotype that we've centered around this character. And you probably played Genji back in Overwatch. And yes, I might have been one of those people. If you main Calico, you're just a cat lady at heart. You love placing cats everywhere and are obsessed with cats. You also think this game is now a tower defense game, placing your turrets everywhere and just waiting for the carnage to ensue. If you play or main Fathom, you like being invisible and getting the scare on people. You like roleplaying as a shark and trying to show people you're a fish. That kind of sounded weird, but we're gonna go with it. If you main Holiday, you love playing Gamepink and focusing around your barrels. And you also run geometric calculations in your sleep. If you're maining Magician or just playing around with him, you play probably a lot of Osu because you move around the ability. If you like playing Viper, you love to be speed. You are Speed, you're practically Lightning McQueen, running around everywhere and just being a nuisance. And lastly, if you play Wrecker, you love throwing large balls and stunning people. And again, you love sucking people. Before you go, I just want to quickly say I really do appreciate you stopping by and watching it. And if you enjoyed this video or you want to see videos similar to this later on, make sure to like and subscribe as I do post a full-length video every single day. And why not? It's completely free and, well, it greatly helps me out. But anyways, I hope you have a great day and I'll catch you in the next one. Live, my son, get out of here!